Hey, I'm Robbie Shoults with Creek Smokehouse. And if your family is like mine, the kitchen is the hub or the center of activity for all families. What if your kids come home from school one afternoon and they want to know what's for supper? And you can show them this. So today I'm going to show you how to make several variations of foil packets. Foil packets are a super simple way to cook. They just require some heavy-duty foil. And then we've got all kinds of ingredients. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So what we're gonna do is start out, we're gonna put a few pieces of sausage in here. I've got a few shrimp right here. We're gonna lay in here. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of corn in here, corn on the cob. Who doesn't love corn on the cob? And then I'm gonna get some red and yellow new potatoes and put in here like this. Pour a little olive oil on there, kind of get it moistened up. A little bit of Cajun seasoning on here. Give it a little spice, a little fresh garlic, a couple of pats of butter on there, and a little bit of salt. You need to set your oven at 425, and this is gonna take about 9 to 12 minutes to cook. So it doesn't take a real long time. We've got all the vegetables diced up about the same size, so they're gonna all get ready about the same time, no matter which vegetables you wind up putting in your foil pack. So what we're gonna do now is pull the sides up like this, and we're just gonna fold it over and roll them down. And we'll actually do this twice. You'll double wrap it so we don't have any leakage or burning in the oven. For the second recipe, we're gonna use some fresh salmon and asparagus. Now this is a great way to use up, if you have a fall garden, to use some of the vegetables out of your fall garden. And it doesn't matter what you're pulling out of the garden, you can make it work in one of these foil packs. So I'm just gonna put a few pieces of yellow squash down here. Let me grab one more. I tell you what, I'm gonna put a couple of zucchini in there for a little variation. A little bit of butter, and I put some fresh dill in the butter, and I'm gonna spoon a little bit of this over the vegetables, the tomatoes, and everything here. A little bit of salt on everything. Make sure that we give it plenty of flavor. Gonna put some fresh cracked black pepper on there and a little bit of olive oil. This one is gonna be cooked at 425 as well. It's gonna take about 15 to 20 minutes, something like that. You can open the foil pack up and check it as you're cooking and make sure that everything's looking good in there. But this should all get ready about the same time. And the great thing about it is you can make up these foil packets ahead of time. If you're going like for a tailgate or whatever, you can write your name on these foil packets and you know which one you want when you pull it out of the ice chest, which one to throw on the grill first or whatever, or which foil packet belongs to who. I've got some beef tenderloin here. I'm just gonna lay a few pieces down on here. Next thing I'm gonna do is add the potatoes. Meat and potatoes, what man doesn't love meat and potatoes? We're gonna add a few Brussels sprouts, get a little color going here. Red and orange bell pepper. I'll just kind of put them over the top. These dishes can actually just be beautiful, and let your imagination be your guide on this, because it's gonna be great, I promise. We're gonna grab a few purple onions, put them over the top. I've got a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning. If you don't have that at home, it's basically black pepper, garlic, and salt. So I'm gonna give a generous heaping of that on there. That looks absolutely amazing, and it tastes even better than it looks. This one you're gonna cook in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes. So imagine how much fun you've already had with your friends and family and kids in the kitchen making these foil packs. But imagine if you could take this to this, the great outdoors. There's no better place to spend time with your family and friends than the great outdoors. I forgot to mention a while ago that you can actually do these on a campfire. The main thing is that you want to put them on the edge of the fire. Don't put them in a direct flame, and just on the edge of the coals, and then you'll want to flip these occasionally. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off because time is up, and I'm going to set them right here and enjoy one myself. Be sure and check us out on BearCreekSmokehouse.com, or like us on Facebook and keep up with what's going on in Bear Bottom. Wow. Just doesn't get any better than this. You guys better watch out. This is beef.